How lucky are you?
Very lucky. I got here last night to load the truck and there were no empties, so they assigned me an empty like an hour from here, and then it would have been another half hour to my pickup. So this morning we came to get in the truck and there's an empty sitting here, so that saves me an hour and a half this morning. That'll move me closer to Maine. So let's check it out.
Welcome to the Joy of Trucking. Kevin is just coming off several days of home time. We went down to West Palm Beach, rented a U-Haul, and drove our belongings from a storage unit we've had there since we shipped our things up from the Virgin Islands. Drove it up here to DeLand and put it in our new house. Now I'm staying behind to try and deal with some of that. But Kevin's heading back out on the road. In this video, you're going to get to follow him around for pre-trip, including under the hood. And then you can watch and listen to Kevin as he does his trip planning, getting ready for a very exciting trip because it's going to Maine, a place he has not yet been in the truck. We have been there in the RV, and he's done some other work up there before he got into trucking, but never in the truck. So there's going to be a lot of I-95, and he needs to do a lot of planning, and we'll get to listen to him talk about a lot of those things. All right, the other thing we're going to do in this video is answer a much asked question on the channel, which is, why does Kevin have two Garmins? So stay tuned. Remember, if you like traveling with us, to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And of course, please like the video at any time. It really helps the algorithm. All right, now, it is a little early, but we hope you got your coffee ready. Buckle up. Let's go. Tell us what you're looking for.
Well, I'm checking the brake drums to make sure they're not cracked, there's no holes, the brake shoes are very thick. Checking the linkage there, checking the air hoses to the brakes, checking the steering components, the arms, the linkages, checking that the leaf springs are not broken, twisted, and the U-bolts are securely holding them, and the end plates are not cracked or broken, and checking the shock absorbers are in good condition and not leaking. This is the fuel filter. This is the power steering fluid. The power steering is not leaking. There's very little play in my steering column. I got enough oil. And then I'm going to look at the power steering pump and make sure there's no leakage, no damaged hoses and lines. The fuel injectors are all clean and in place. Hoses, these are important hoses. These are all for your brakes. You don't want any of them cracked, leaking, or missing. And your fuse box up here, electrical, and there's your coolant. Make sure that there's enough coolant. The fan is in good condition. Hoses are in good condition, nothing leaking. Your mirrors are not broken or cracked. In good condition. There's your windshield washer fluid. Your belts are in good condition and properly tensioned, and your alternator, all your connections are good. The belt's in good condition. And then again, the brakes on this side, the steering components, leaf springs and U-bolts, linkage for the brakes, the air line to the brakes, the shock absorber. These are coolant hoses, the blue ones. Nothing leaking, missing, cracked, or broken. This is your turbocharger. Your fan, your pulleys, your radiator, coolant hoses, your air filters up there, tires, nuts. Yeah, we're good. We can drive it. Trip is done. Now it's time for trip planning. What's the number of this trailer? 221-017.
Let's get garminated. It's the garminator. I'll find my way back.
Where does this go? Judging by the smudge on the windshield, this probably goes right here. And then goes there. And this one goes here.
And why did you take them off the windshield?
Take them off the windshield so they don't sit there getting baked by the sun day and night. And you take them home so you can update them. You need Wi-Fi for that, so that you get all the latest information on them, and they will be more accurate. Here.
And a lot of people ask, why do you have two?
We have two. I bought the one, and it's my main navigation device. And
Which one did you buy?
the 8-inch one right in front of the steering wheel I bought. But this other one, Garmin wants us to try it out. It's the new one with a built-in dash cam. So it's looking forward. We can save video on it, which is good for liability and making YouTube videos. And also gives me different information because you got programmable windows on them. So that one I have set to show me the steepness of the grades, so I can judge the speed and the what gear I'm in much better. But you can, like the little windows on this one, I've got it set to show me distance to the destination, elevation, which I think is important to know if you're into map reading anyway. Let's do addresses. Let's make sure the camera is looking at the right spot. Nope. Up there. Where to?
Please drive to highlighted route.
So now you're punching in the destination.
Yeah, you're putting in your destination to take you to the first address.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Yes, dear.
She said please. Didn't she? Did she say please? She's very polite.
I need a space right there. There we go. Didn't even have to put in the town. And then this
Going
one.
to 215 County Road 216, Paletka, Florida.
Florida.
Please drive to highlighted route.
Yeah, she says please. Very polite. This is
And this one has no idea what I'm talking about. Let's see where we're going here. Yeah, I'm going up 17. Through the town, through the happy little town, to the big factory. Good. Let's put in another address here.
So you can put your pickup and your delivery addresses in one time and done. It can hold 2 addresses.
What I'm doing here is putting in the whole route. So I'm going to go pick up in one town and then deliver to another town, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to give me the whole route, and then I can look at that. What's the town?
Lewiston.
I'm going to... There she
Oh
is.
my goodness, good morning. Somebody's had their coffee now.
That's it, Debbie. Let's go. Yeah, so now I can see the whole trip, and I can
Going
plan,
to 215
you know,
County Road 216,
where I'm
Paletka,
going.
Florida.
Excuse me.
She says Florida in a funny way.
Florida.
Yeah, I just hung the CB wire up there.
You did.
Yeah. Was putting funny shadows on your face.
There we go.
There's your smart little book.
Routes, fuel, stuff. Shipper, you're dispatched, load at. The load you've been dispatched on. Routes to the state of New York, you should have your hut sticker on. Thank you.
Which you do.
I do.
You got your hut sticker.
2.
So picking up in Palatka, Florida,
Mm-hmm.
taking it all the way to,
Lewiston, Maine.
and the really exciting part about this is, it's gonna be the first time driving the truck to Maine.
Yes, it's one of the states I haven't been in yet with a truck. Still got to do Vermont and the Dakotas. That's all that'll be left.
Mm-hmm. Very exciting. We've been to Maine in the RV. Beautiful state in the summertime. I'm sure it's beautiful in the winter, but too
Yeah,
cold.
If you like that kind of
Too
thing.
cold for my liking. But we had a great time up there. And
A light load.
it is? What is it?
16,000 pounds. I think it's toilet paper.
Is it a Kimberly-Clark?
Nope.
Is it a, what's that, Pacific?
That's it.
What are they called? Something Pacific? Not Pacific Cotton.
Or the Atlantic one.
Hmm? Okay, so you're writing all the pertinent information in your book. Nice.
Yes. $20 to $721.
What else are you writing down?
I'm writing down the pickup window and the delivery window, and whether it's a drop and hook or a live load, and then I'm writing down the mileage,
Which is?
1343 and deadheading 58. That's pretty close.
Wow. Nice.
And the pickup numbers, because they'll ask for that when you get there, and they won't give you your load without it. And I even got a trailer number, which means it's already loaded, ready to go.
That's great.
Georgia Pacific Tissue.
Georgia
Fabrications.
Pacific.
Option to then, there's a phone number. Tandems must be slid back before you drop, or you'll be assessed 2 safety points.
Wow.
Wow, that's right. You are dispatched on load to Walmart. Don't be late and don't be early. Battery's low on this thing. Safety glasses, hard hat, and vest required when out of the truck. Slide your tandems. Make sure the seal number is right on the BOL. If you hire lumpers, you will not be reimbursed.
So it's very important to read all the details for every job.
Yeah, a lot of times there's special route details, like you have to go to this gate or call this number when you get there, right? There's my fuel stops. I got a Love's. State. Jacksonville. Mm-hmm. Oh, makes it 366. That's more like it. And another Love's.
Wow.
In New Jersey. That's it. All I get is 2. And then there's some very important route information. You should go up this road and over there. into
Over
Maine.
here, over there.
And then go up 17 to Palatka, and then 295 around Jacksonville, up I-95 for 680 miles, and around 495 around Richmond, and then I-95 through Maryland, and then Delaware, I-295, and then through New Jersey, get some fuel, keep going, take the George Washington Bridge through New York City and Queens, and then in Connecticut, I-91, US 5, I-84, and then I-90 in Maine for 11 miles. Your load goes through Florida. Don't forget to set your tandems.
Why does it say it's specifically for Florida?
In some states, you have to have your tandem set 40 feet from the kingpin so that it's good for bridges and weight, and I think in California they want you to have it there so you can make turns in a certain radius too. But that means you have to get your tandems, and there's a mark on the trailer. So you have that arrow pointing down, that's between your two axles on the trailer. So you want to be at least there, or have your tandems forward of that, but not behind it.
Right.
And that's the law on the road. You'll get a ticket if you don't do it.
Right. So different states have different settings. So Florida has a particular setting.
Yeah.
Okay. The other thing I want to point out is you just read us the route.
Yep.
And we have viewers who ask about that. So it's the suggested route, and it's the
Yes.
route that you will get paid for.
That's your paid miles if you follow that exact route. I am not going on the George Washington Bridge into Queens. I will go north of there and then cross over into Connecticut, and then I'm going to have to deal with construction and traffic jams and sit in New York City for an hour and a half trying to get through.
Right.
I'll just drive around it.
Right.
real quick.
And that's okay to do, but you
Yes.
won't get paid any different
Yes.
mileage. So I just want to point that out, because when we first started with CRETE, we weren't aware of that.
Mhm.
And there it is. And there he goes. Kevin has gone and put on his work boots because home time is over and they're in bad shape. Hey, we want to just show you this, and there will be a video coming up. Kevin's gonna unbox that because he's getting some new work boots, which is very exciting. How long have you had those ones? Oh, he's taking them off again. What you looking for?
I'm making sure nothing's going to fall down or get smashed or whatever. Windows are still open up there.
Have a great ride, hon.
Thanks, honey. I'll call you soon.
Bye. Love you. Thanks for joining us this early morning in DeLand, Florida. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. You can put your comments and questions below and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to keep traveling with us, discovering the roads of America, learning about trucking. And be sure to join us in the next video when Kevin will talk about his trip up to Maine. Right, with that, we hope you have a great day. With love from Kevin and Tanya. Bye.